Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, March the 5th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, a couple of new names are in the race for president, a couple of new Democrats, the governor of Washington, the former governor of Colorado, and I don't know how many are running, but I think it's close to 10, maybe more than that. And that's okay. It's probably going to grow a little bit more in the next few months as they get ready for their first debate. But what I find fascinating about all of these names that are in is it seems to me they basically have two things to say. Number one, they hate Trump, and number two, they pander to the left wing of the Democrat Party. There doesn't seem to be any in this crowd who's willing to challenge any of the talking points. I mean, there isn't anybody in this crowd, for example, who's willing to say, I'm pro-life, I don't believe in abortion, or someone who's willing to say, you know what, we cannot raise taxes on the rich. Look what's happening in New York, look what's happening in California or Illinois or whatever. So they're all basically saying the same thing. They're all pandering to the left wing of the Democrat Party. And I just don't think that makes any sense if you're looking long term. Now, in all fairness, most of these people are not going to be around in a year because I think they're going to run out of money. They're not going to have any following. So my guess is that as we get to May or June of 2020, there may be 4 or 5 left, if that many. It may come down to maybe 3 left. And then they will figure it out what they're going to do when they get to the convention. But it is amazing to me how similar the Democrats sound. It's almost as if no diversity at all in the Democrat Party. I mean, I remember in 2016, you had, I think, 16 Republicans who were running for president. But there were some real differences on that stage. You had, Rand Paul, who was more libertarian. You had Ted Cruz, who was more conservative. You had some centrists like Jeb Bush, like Kasich of Ohio. And then you had foreign policy hawks like Marco Rubio. But it just seems to me that when you look at this Democrat Party, they're all basically the same. I mean, they're all singing the same song and appealing to the same voter. And I think they're all going to regret that as they get closer to the general election. Now, who knows what's going to happen in 2020? At the moment, I think right now, if I had to bet you a cup of coffee, I think that President Trump looks likely to me to be reelected. But, we have a long way to go before that happens. But unless the Democrats can find a candidate who can appeal to a more middle-of-the-road, middle class, some of those Midwestern states that Hillary Clinton couldn't carry, unless they have a candidate who can appeal to that, I think they're going to have a hard time beating President Trump. Of course, the big factor for President Trump is the American economy. If the American economy continues to do well, then I think he's very likely going to be reelected. If there are problems with the American economy between now and election day, then all bets are off. But at the moment, the economy looks strong, and I have to believe that his reelection also looks like a very likely possibility. But the Democrats are not helping themselves with the kinds of people they have running for president right now. They could really use a centrist Democrat who can somehow appeal to more than just the left wing of the Democrat Party. And all we have right now are people appealing to that left wing of the Democrat Party. Thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube. We have them on Twitter. We have them on my blog. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye.